Hello and welcome back, your lovely faces, to another video here on the channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have here the subpoena sent by Johnny Depp and his team to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. And this is going to be a doozy, so let's get into it. Obviously, the first page straight away, as you can see, it is 13 pages long. I will leave the link below if people would like to go over it. But, as you can see, name, person most qualified at Children's Hospital, LA. Going down, obviously, it states about Johnny Depp, Amber, and all these people. And this was issued on February the 16th, so 2 days ago. Again, one hell of a big thank you to Laura Bokov on Twitter. She's the one who had this put down. And guys, if you need to follow her, go and do it. She's absolutely amazing. I say it every single time we get documentation because she is the person for it. As you can see here now, ladies and gentlemen, attachment A, person most qualified description. So this is what they want. They want the Children's Hospital of LA is hereby requested and required to designate and produce the person or persons most qualified to testify on behalf of Children's Hospital LA as to the following subjects. The dates and amounts of defendant Amber Heard's promised donations to CHLA from a divorce settlement with Johnny Depp from 2016 to the present. The dates and amounts of AH's actual donations to the Children's Hospital of LA from a divorce settlement with Johnny Depp from 2016 to present. Any communication between the Children's Hospital and AH relating to AH's actual or promised donations to the hospital from a divorce settlement with Johnny from 2016 to the present. And number 4, any communications between the hospital, AH, related to any publicity for AH's actual or promised donations to the hospital from a divorce settlement with Johnny. So this is going to be amazing. You know, as you can see, guys, we want the best person for this. And March the 26th, 2021, 10 a.m. That is when they are ordered to appear in person to testify as a witness. So I can't wait for that, guys. That is just over a month. That's actually 2 days before Godzilla vs. Kong's released. So I'm happy with that. So that's going to be great to see. And as we go through the documentation, you can just see it's about, basically a few things, who they're talking about. Then attachment 2, what they want again, dates and amounts. They want anything from the divorce settlement again, same thing. And then you got the certificate of service. And it's just great to see because obviously what they've done, they've also sent a few letters as well, which is what we have here from February the 12th from Brown and Rudnick. So via hand delivery, Honourable John T. Frey, Clerk. So, dear Mr. Frey, please find enclosed 2 copies of an original foreign subpoena for third-party witness, Children's Hospital of LA, pursuant to Virginia Code Section and California Civil Procedure Code. The enclosed subpoenas have been issued in accordance with both acts and the privileges included therein. The enclosed will be served by a private process server. Please file 1 copy of the subpoena with the court's papers in this case and issue 1 copy in accordance with the Uniform Interstate Depositions and Discovery Act. Also enclosed is a check for the court's fees. Thank you for your assistance. And obviously we got a few things there, so that's $4 to go. And that's pretty much it, guys. So we haven't actually got, go through it anymore, which I think this is great, though, because this just goes to show that everything they have done, it's just, oh, yeah, she's paid it. She's paid $3.5 million. She paid $3.5 million to these people. She's an ambassador for them. Then we saw the letter which states that she hasn't paid anything to him, apart from the $100,000 that Johnny Depp first gave to the hospital as part of the divorce settlement. But then she was like, no, don't you give it to them directly, give it to me. Even though the divorce settlement actually states Johnny Depp will give them the money and he will reap the benefits of the tax deductions. But for some unknown reason, she didn't want that. And obviously that got a lot of people thinking. And obviously we now know why, is because, well, we've all said it since the beginning. She never gave them the money. She literally stole money from sick children And that is just something you do not do. And obviously, that kind of changed the tide for a lot of people. Because obviously, you had people like, oh, the son, they won, she won in court. He lost, he's this, he's that. Even though it wasn't against AH, it was against the son. Because the son called him what they called him. And he was like, no, you're wrong. But then the judge was like, no, Mr. Depp, even though you were all of this, I'm going to go with them because she's not a gold digger because she gave away her money. What type of gold digger would give away her money? A gold digger who lies about giving away her money. That's who, Judge. And it was just so funny because as soon as it came out, on the 2nd of November, on that Thursday, everyone was like, wow, he actually went with the son. And then everyone started looking into the judge. Obviously, you're going to have Roberta Kaplan and all these other people like, well, first thing they said, of course the judge is guilty. Of course the judge is on the take. No, we looked into it and we were saying the judge is crooked because he has direct ties to the company that Johnny Depp is suing. Obviously, he's going to favour them, which again, I still can't seem to understand and fathom. Same with a lot of other people, is that the person who looks into the companies and, right, this judge is going to preside over this, let's look if they got any connections. They were like, oh yeah, this is fine. Even though the judge's son, the son boss, is Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch owns the son. That is just mind-blowing crazy, because no one even thought of it. It's like, all right, okay. Then all of a sudden, he was like, oh yeah, the judge's wife is friends with Jen Robinson, who happens to be AH's lawyer. Okay, yeah, we'll let that slide, okay. Then it turns out that the judge, his wife, was having dinner with AH in the summer at Jen Robinson's tutor, or whatever you want to call him, the person who wrote a book with the judge. It is so many connections going on. It's the only way to describe it is this. And obviously there's something, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, and that's exactly how it was. Because everyone was like, oh my God, can you believe how crazy this is? The judge is included because his family has direct ties to Rupert Murdoch. Hell, his son is being funded by Rupert Murdoch. He's the one who pays his wages, and it was just mind-blowing. And then obviously all this came out. Then Johnny Depp done the appeal. Judge Nicole went, no, I don't believe you. And then all of a sudden it was like, right, okay then, I'm going to start dropping truth bombs. And what happened? The Children's Hospital of LA came out and said she hasn't paid us a penny. The Children's Hospital also said, oh, thank you for saying this. Oh, we'd love to have you here and we'd love to give you a tour. Even though she's already said that she's been with him for like a decade or so, and she's always helping out, she's always there volunteering, and they're like, yeah, no, she hasn't paid us, and we've never seen her before. That was just beautiful. And obviously now we've seen in the last video that she hasn't produced any documentation, which is just mind-blowing to say the least, because she had until January the 19th to give all this information up. She didn't. Johnny Depp's team had until today, February the 18th, to write their reply, which they've done. Obviously, it was filed yesterday, and it's just like, here we go, guys, this is it. It's going to be a bloodbath, I'm telling you now, because everything that these people are saying, and everyone who's coming out of the woodwork saying, AH hasn't done this, she said this, but she hasn't done it, and then all the little links and everything else are being tightly put together now, and it's going to end up absolutely beautiful, because it is going to go Johnny's way at this moment in time, just because how everything is falling into place, and every single bit of the documentations that they're asking for, and she's like, no, I'm not giving you anything, no, you don't deserve this. Well, if you claim that you're telling the truth and that you have all this documentation, what are you hiding? Come on, Amber, you need to actually fess up now. If you fess up now, you are actually going to do a little bit better than unless it comes out from someone else. It's going to be like, the judgment is not going to be as bad as when it finally hits you if you keep lying. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.